There we go. Hello. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Oh, maybe we should turn the forking music down. Hi. How's it going? Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to click into the game. I'm so hyperactive today, I don't know why. I feel like I just pounded like 16 cups of coffee. I have no clue why. Anyways, hello everyone. Hello everyone. My name is Markiplier. Hello, Halcyon on Monday, Soth, Evil Fox, Kawaii, Fabricio, Palagwin. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in here right now. Palagwin, Steam, PhD, Pavimog, Spides, Timothy, Kawaii, Pikio. What is up, everyone? Squirrel. Squirrel Nip. Taco Bell. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time. Since I moved, further out west, the Del Tacos here, are... That's not true. The Del Tacos in Colorado are actually pretty good. But since I moved further out west, I've been eating more Del Taco than Taco Bell. Mostly because it's cheaper. But... What's everyone doing today? There's like a hidden menu item. There's several hidden menu items in various different restaurants. Del Taco has one called the Stoner Burrito. It's basically like just a bean burrito with potato. What does it have in it? Not Stalker Burrito, Stoner Burrito. What the frick, Connery? Fries. It's got fries in it. It's basically a bean burrito with French fries in it and the addition of red or green sauce if desired. Lost order items. I would like to order one Stalker burrito. I don't know why this made me think of it, because the word stalker has nothing to do, and like stalker and like that has nothing to do with what I'm writing. I am writing a fanfic. Not that kind of fanfic. I am writing a Genshin fanfic. That's how deep into the fan base I am already. And I'll post it in the Discord when that's ready. I also am working on some fan art, and let me flash you guys real quick. Let me flash a little bit of what I'm working on briefly. What the heck? Why did that happen? There you go. Teaser. Little teaser. No. Let's go ahead and hop in real quick. I can wait a couple seconds for the song to finish. Actually, I like having that. I like having the songs finish. Has anyone pulled any new characters or something? Kawaii just reminded me of that actually. Something to ask you guys. Anyone have some new characters like Chaska, or not even like new characters to the game, but new characters? Oh my gosh, calm down, OBS. There we go. Any new characters you guys have pulled on, even if they're not like recently released characters? If someone like pulled their first Klee or their first all of these are limited characters I'm clicking on right now, or their first whoever else getting fluffed on every turn. Auroron. Oh, a Zenless character. Auroron. I like his cape jacket. I know that much about him. Our man is coming up next. Osmanthus cabbage. Taste the sediment I remember. Hi, Soth. Hello there. My name is Beta. I'm Beto. Got a constellation for your Tighnari. Ooh. How does Tighnari play? People who have their Tighnari, do you like how he plays and stuff? There's a Dendroculus up there also that I'm gonna go grab real quick before we continue on. There we go. Before we continue on towards Sumeru. Quick charged attack after his skill. Clunk, clunk, clunk. I don't feel like these leaves would make that clunky noise, but I've been wrong before. I'll climb up that one.
Follow the wind.
Can I not climb this? Oh, I kind of can.
The wind knows me.
And the sun hears me. And all the other standard things that I always respond to when characters say their lines. Oh, there's a chest right here.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Here's a great passive. Taunter, then charge attack. I did finish the manga. Not how I thought it was going to end. Another sit spot. Very cliffhangery. Also Kale, unrecognizable compared to how we meet her right now in game years later. Also, someone told me to look at the passives for Amber and the passive for Kale. They're both gliding champions. It's Amber and Green Amber. Even like their bangs are the same. They're the exact, precise, same height. Maybe not. Maybe Amber's a little bit taller, actually. They're both bow characters. I got a Dendroculus. A Dendsmoculus. Well, there's another sit spot right here, I think. Those are two sit spots that are really close together. Sit spot. Tighnari skill basically taunts and makes the next 3 charge attacks really quick to draw. Interesting. I don't play taunts very often. The taunts that I have really are Amber, obviously, and who else? Lynette? Is it Lynette's burst? That's a taunt. Oh, Mona. Mona's skill is a taunt.
Time to go.
Time to grow. Let me grab this chest real quick, and then we'll head up to Sumeru City, continuing our main quest. Boop. Towards the God of Wisdom. So he told me a tall character with gray hair. I don't have any tall characters with gray hairs, do I? With gray hairs? With gray hair, do I? Hey, what are these things? Have I fought these things before? Apparently I have, because it didn't... Smack. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're dead. I don't know who to build next.
Who says there aren't benefits?
I don't know who to build next. Because honestly, right now, like everyone from Xiangling up is 70 plus. And a lot of people also have 80 or 90 weapons. The Favonia needs to be brought up to 80. I would like to bring it up to 80. I should build Nahida even though I'm not using her, right? Right, shouldn't I? I should do that because I've been throwing her some EXP materials. I'm staying the hell away from this tab and this tab, and probably you should stay away from Constellation as well. But like I should throw her, like I gave her Sacrificial Fragments, which you guys said is a pretty good one for her, because she wants a lot of EM. But I haven't even slotted any artifacts for her. All I've been doing is just leveling her up. Almost primarily just to get the fate. I brought Toma up to 50. Sweet pea is so huggable. Why did I say that? Why did I say it like that? Sweet pea. That's how I think of so I think of like an elderly Lisa would talk to people like, "How's it going, sweet pea? You've grown so much." Brought Toma up to 50 pre-farm for Nahida. Yeah, I've been like passively, like in the back of my mind, I'm reminding myself like, okay, I need core Lapis, because I'm pulling on Zhongli next, who I'm saving for. In the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I'm saving up. I'm saving some Mora and setting some EXP materials aside for Zhongli. But I brought Toma up to 50. I do like the way he plays. And I have him C6'd. I should give him more of a try. Of all the characters, like I have Sarah C6'd as well, but playing her in low level domains, I'm not sold on her. So I stopped. I even pulled her artifacts off of her. She has the other Favonius Warbow that I have. So I'm not sold on her because there's a lot of characters, maybe not a lot, but there's some characters that even at C6, there's C0 characters that will outperform them or will be more useful for that same role. Toma and Shah obviously don't have the same role that they play in the team. Toma is a shielder and has a slight healing passive as well, doesn't he? Maybe not. Maybe it's just the maybe I'm thinking of Diona, who heals and shields. But yeah, Sara's only to boost Electro DPS, and I almost feel like in a team where Sara would be, I would rather put Chevrus, a properly built Chevrus, in place, and then have the Electro slot be taken up by Shinobu. I don't know, because she would work really well with Shogun. But I almost feel like Shogun in the Rational team works better than she would even with that. Because I have the actual Rational team in a saved slot. Meta 2 is the Rational team. Because we got Xingqiu and Xiangling really early on. I have Chevrus as well. And this team, when I put Raiden in it, between Bennett, Yelan, Kazuha helping Raiden out, this team is very, very, very useful. I'm throwing Beidou back in just so that I don't cleave through enemies, and because I want to use my Beidou again. Because it's Beidou. What's Burgeon again? That's that's Pyro plus Dendro, right? What does that do? I haven't looked. Whoa, what the frick? Didn't mean to do that. Oh, not training guard. Not training guide. Tutorials. Not that. Oh, Burgeon isn't in one of the one of these ones. Explode. Okay. Dendro plus Hydro. Dendro plus Hydro plus Pyro. Burgeon is burning a Dendro core. Oh my gosh, Coffinix, Coffinix. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And wait, hang on. Also off stream. Lady Vis and Devons, thank you for the follows. Thank you. I'm trying to thank everyone, but there's so many people flying all over the place that yeah, and I was kind of building Diona because she was kind of a weird character that I hadn't. Why is the music not on? She was a weird character that I threw in a team because I just wasn't used to playing her, and I was having a lot of fun experimenting with different teams. So she was in like this one where I was experimenting with Diona and Toma. I would pull Diona out and throw where is she? Charlotte. Throw Charlotte in as well because I'm not used to playing Charlotte. There she is. Because I'm not used to playing Charlotte. Just having fun experimenting with characters because I have so many of them. I don't have a ton, but like I've been wailed on excuse me, I've been wailed on quite a bit during this whole streaming thing, and so we've pulled a bunch of characters, and I wanna check them out. Check me out, bro. So, yeah. Anyways. Let's get down to business. Sumeru music already is fire. The battle music, the ambient music, I'm loving all of it already. And we're only like 5 paces into the region. Oh, Marceline catch the catch. Heck yeah. Whoa. What was that? Was that a dendro? Was that a dendro particle? Holy crap, Tasmanian! Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you.
Time to.
I am not one to send angry emails or frustrated emails or something, but I did every possible route that I could contact Twitch support. I did this morning because I was like, this is ridiculous. It's been months and like nothing's been done about my like the account weirdness that doesn't let me make my custom alerts and stuff and make things that will make people subbing will make it worth it for them. Like, it's been very frustrating on my end that like I'm getting subscriptions from people and I feel like there's nothing in it for you guys. So I do really appreciate it as long as you guys understand that I am working on trying to get that, but currently there's not a lot for you as far as like the paid subscriptions and stuff. It is just supporting me, and I do really appreciate that. But I'm working so hard trying to get them to figure that crap out, and it's so frustrating. What the heck? Oh, it's a. What the heck was that thing? It's just a toucan.
I only take orders from my employer.
I only take orders from my employer. Arf. The limited event? Probably not, but what is the limited event? I don't think I've even looked at it. Oh, also, I haven't test ran anyone this cycle either. Still got 13 days to test run them, but I haven't test run anyone either. And Sucrose is one that is she a 4-star with a hangout, or is she a 5-star with a story quest? Haven't done that either. Also can claim another key. Another key. Sucrose, I feel like that was a hangout, wasn't it? It must have been. No. World quest. Don't exactly remember your roster. Yeah, I always forget characters that I have that I frankly just don't really care about. Like I always forget I have Jinyan because I just don't really care to build her right now. I always forget I have Razor. Poor little forgotten Wolfie. Yeah. I saw her at the TCG tutorial. I just don't remember. I don't know why I don't remember her at all. Like, yeah, I wasn't into like TCG games and stuff like that. But I still remember Diona. I guess she was more of a central part of that quest, though. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I meant to also turn. Oh, we'll wait for this to finish.
Sumeru City. We finally made it. Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
It's their focus from Horizon Zero Dawn.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Indeed, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Wow.
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
Fancy that. I'm a traveler. I'm the traveler.
Here are your Akasha terminals.
Thank you.
Please handle them with care.
Will do, sir. Look at that blank stare.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
I wonder why, Paimon.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Yes.
Since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Yes. I got a leaf heart. Whoa!
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
What is this magically delicious heads-up tech display right now? Holy cat, Sumeru is way further ahead in tech than I thought they were.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha.
Like it was like he was responding to what I said.
And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Same happened to me. This is a really silly thing in the current console generation to be like happy about or impressed about. But I love the soft focus of the background and stuff. Makes everything look look just that much better. It's just a simple thing because we're so used to it, and it should almost be standard in all games these days. But
oh, come on! Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
yeah, we know Paimon. I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali. That's how it normally happens. We indirectly learn more about what brains is Falcon.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Oh, we could think of the previous Dendro Archon. Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Yeah, actually, that. A vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Think Lesser Lord Kusanali. Again. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know. Hello? Oh, there we go.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Thank Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. I've forgotten what my ether voice is. Now I'm doing like a weird, now I'm doing the shitty Deku voice again. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to mind. There seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed These seem to be what people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon. Affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Man, there's always something going on with these damn Archons.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
All right.
Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Up there. I'm kind of getting used to the frames in this
Are you Rohawi?
in this city. I'm kind of getting used to the frame drops in this city. If it gets obnoxious, let me know. Like if it gets a little bit like kind of more difficult-ish to watch, then I will maybe like lessen the crowds or something, or turn down the lighting, because I am running this game on ultra, so that also is contributing, I'm sure.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Oh, I'm not here to discuss academics.
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me?
Correct.
Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
Anything and everything.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Zoomp. Didn't we just search though?
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
Or is it's different because we're not in the databases?
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Why do they look smug?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
Yeah, I've dealt with a shut-in Archon before, homie.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Okay.
And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia, or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
6 great sages. So by area expertise, you meant this kind of stuff?
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Ha! Roasted.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
Is this dude being zoomed on for any particular reason? He's listening in. No, there's still one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Katheryne.
Oh, you're right! Katheryne! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Hey. Katheryne. More like Batherin. What? Add extra applesauce. I will. I think that sounds like a good idea, Scoob. Treasure Street. Highly dangerous. The wrong end of town. I think I made that joke when we were here the first time as well.
Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
Katheryne, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Well, she sounds so much more robotic than the other Katherynes. Processing request. Request confirmed.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Katheryne can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Eremites.
They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence.
Aren't Eremites an enemy type?
An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Also, this is the most clear picture of the keyhole we've gotten so far.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Makes sense.
Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Regzar.
Thanks, Katheryne.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
My exploits.
Off to the Citadel of Regzar we go!
Off to the Citadel. What is this over here, by the way? Because this is our first actual steps in Sumeru City. Tavern. Tavern host. Oh, I can enter the tavern! This is going to be another Diona thing where I accidentally start another side quest just by entering a simple building I wanted to explore. Nope. At least not yet. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. Whoa! That's a lot of bacon! Listen to the music of this place too. Holy crap, this is so well designed. Look how like no, I don't mean well designed, and I do mean well designed. Like, look how pretty this whole space is. It also is laid out like in a much more logical way than a lot of the 1 and 2.0 stuff. 2.0 less so, but like especially the 1.0 stuff. It's also much more densely packed with resources, by which I mean like game assets and stuff, like models of plates and these little pots and stuff. It makes it feel more like lived in when there's actually stuff lying around. I'm not drunk. Is that you? It's a boat, Captain Shams. I'm also a boat captain. How do you do, sir? Gregor. Whoa. Dude, this music. Sumeru's music is fire. Why did I sound drunk when I said that? Oh, I'm. What is happening up there? Alright. You like jazz? Tavern music is a banger. Oh my gosh, you see the street's texture not load in for a second there? Understandable. Understandable. Have a nice day. It's 100 meters that way. Here's the blacksmith and the general goods store. Trying too hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. What do you sell? My second son did a job? Oh, sorry about that. How can I help you? I shouldn't just blast through the dialogues because it's not like the smithies in Mondstadt and everything that I've heard of their stuff a billion times. What do you have? Various sundries. Feel free to look around. Oh, not a whole lot. Hara fruit. Not a whole lot that is specific to this region, actually. Not from you, anyway. Not from you. Not from the likes of you. Safe for sure. Hey, can I pick this flower? Let's continue. Oh, we're going up there. We're going to that thing. A radish. I said it before when we kind of for those who weren't there, we kind of wandered through Sumeru City a little bit prior. It was kind of a Fontaine thing where I do feel like we were here a little bit earlier than we should have been. But I said the same thing then that I'm going to say right now, that this city feels more like a city than Mondstadt and Liyue Harbor potentially do. I don't have anything wrong with the layout of Mondstadt, Liyue Harbor, or Inazuma City. This just feels laid out a little bit better. It feels much more dense. It feels like there's more here. I don't think it's any bigger in terms of actual size that it takes up on the map. If anything, Liyue Harbor takes up more real estate. But it feels so much more dense. Like there's a lot more small places for like people to live and stuff, or it feels like there's more housing. Mondstadt, I guess, has a lot of houses, has a lot of buildings that you could say are, oh, that's where the citizens live and stuff. But Inazuma City is like, it feels like there's a lot fewer places where it feels like there's just shops and like 2 houses. Sumeru City so far feels a lot more dense, a lot more alive, and a lot more like a city would actually be laid out, and not like the downscaling that you have to do to put a city in a video game. I like it. Big fish.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to. Wait till you see the rest. That's what I'm so excited for. Is that I'm so pumped for this Argon quest and everything because of how everyone's been hyping it up for so long.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Katheryne's the one who sent you this way.
Indeed.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you.
Interesting.
We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh?
Interesting.
Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
That's a very interesting kind of parallel between Raiden Makoto and Raiden A.
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
Thanks for the info, ass fund.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Indeed, sir. Yes. I like his voice. After leaving the Citadel, you questioned several people in Mercenary. I see they didn't fix that. The words going away too quickly.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Indeed we are, madam. And who might you be? Yes. Those were 2 different accents.
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What's so a legend? Spides, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Also, I'm sorry I'm not reading chat a whole lot. I'm just very engrossed in the story. I have so many questions that have been since from between Mondstadt to Inazuma and now going into Sumeru and from Liyue and everything. There's so many questions that have yet to be answered. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to get into the story more. I don't want to neglect y'all though. So, what's a legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
Certainly, Rex Lapis. Thank you for the first time chat. Hello, welcome aboard.
The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon.
Oh, weird.
She said, "Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Look at this dude.
can you tell us anything else about her?
Look at this beefcake. All right.
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
She's a first responder and her pager beeped. Okay, bye. What?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Has something to do with those people over there? Does it?
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
She's a criminal, I tell you.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now.
I could just break their legs.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Oh my gosh, this is another. This is gonna be another stealth section.
Have
Okay.
you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Yeah, her name is Yinger. She's in Cleo Harbor.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
Quick!
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
I thought that was gonna be another stealth section. And I was like, no, please. Listen to them, R2. They're dying. Oh, look at this place. Sorry, ADD brain is in overdrive right now. Holy cats, look at this place. Look at these rugs up here hanging. Look how many more resources and items. How many more game assets are in here versus like you can very clearly see their how good they've got at compressing and like being able to fit more things. Like all of these are fully rendered textures and stuff. Go back to Mondstadt and even Liyue, and then go to Inazuma's thing, and you can see their slow progression of how they're getting better at adding stuff here and adding more stuff in these little shops, and having all these textures be fully loaded. And this isn't something that all of these are places that you can just wander in. Like, yeah, the tavern's different, but that's something I always really appreciated, having played so many, having played so much of like Fallout and Skyrim back in the day, is when you don't have to enter a loading screen to get in here. It's just open, you know? You can just pass through it. Trust me. I've had similarly back in the day about the mall in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I was like, whoa, you don't even have to go through a loading screen to get in here? That's crazy. Where is she? Okay. Oh, there she is. I looked right at her.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them?
More
What are
of
we
them.
standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
All you did was jog around the corner, homie. How about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out.
Let's
Stay
roll.
behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Womp womp. Oh, that's Katheryne. Oh, didn't I just enter this? See, this is what I mean. Like, I really should start. I really should let the game guide me when it comes to this region. At least for the first considerable start of this region. Look at that tower.
Tower! But there's another tower!
Welcome! Thank you! Wait, hold on. Does this open up into the ocean? Not really. I thought that'd be cool if like Beto could have like visited here or something, but like if the Alcor could make it up the river.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now.
What the?
Wait, stand down, Dehya.
My lady, who are these two?
I'm sorry.
They're travelers that I met on the
I'll stop.
street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I thought that we were gonna get tackled or something.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
You got a whole ass bodyguard, bro?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Do it. That'd be a really funny thing to see in this game.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
I wonder if what am I trying to say? That was like very convenient timing for her to show up. I'm wondering if like she wasn't tracking her or something and recognized that there were two unknowns with her.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
Just like, how much can I pay you? How much are my parents paying you, and how much can I up that pay for you to scram?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this.
You're an Eremite.
I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
Hurt ya. So what's going on with her health? There's a lot of Tepe syndrome people in this game.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Dehya. I'm gonna have to get used to calling her Dehya because I've been pronouncing her name Dehya this whole time.
Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Oh, the Archon?
This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore.
Well, that was easy.
But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Oh, it's an airplane. I was like, what was that noise?
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
I love her design so much, and not even in the way you guys are thinking. Like the cat ears, the combination of the black and red. Black and red was my high school's school colors. The gold or like bronze on her armor, and how the armor is only on one side. Whatever the hell these like this split cape is.
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins.
That was quick.
As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
At which point it will be triple less.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Dunyarzad, you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Does she not have Beto energy? I think that's one of the reasons why I like. It's her, Miko, and Risley are the three characters that I really want, despite like. But it's not that I don't know anything about Miko, but there are three characters that I like on purely superficial reasons. Like Zhongli, I want because of his shield and stuff, and Yoimiya I want because she isn't she like her burst and her skill work really well with someone like Fischl and Zhongli as well. Dehya, Risley, and Miko are characters I want, and it has nothing to do with meta. Beto was the same way. I didn't know anything about Beto. I just heard her voice line. She said the Haishan line when we did her not even her trial though. She was just in a trial in a character's like trial team and stuff.
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
We eat some food. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a black screen, like a you guys eat food, and then it just cuts to the next day.
Well, if it isn't Dehya, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Who's the guy's goatee?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can.
Zhongli syndrome, Mona syndrome.
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Nice.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
The picky, but you've cooked slimes before.
questions.
Nothing. Can you just continue chatting about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Weird. Kind of like a similar thing when we saw the tree.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night,
Jeez.
I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
What the hell?
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Wait, hold on. I'm remembering something. Nobody dreams in this country. So to have like a vision like that, not a vision with a capital V, but to have like a vision like that.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name?
Right. Yeah. Right. None of the adults dream is what they said. The children do.
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I knew everything about you. Really?
Oh.
Of course. I know that you're scared
Wait.
of thunder.
Oh shit.
That you hate
What?
taking medicine every morning. And that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Thoughts and theories flash through my brain that I'm gonna keep to myself for a bit, like for a few missions, I think.
Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Yeah, I have 30 wishes.
But, can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
Oh, that's sad.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
Oh, weird. It was Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon.
Why does she look so pissed in this frame? I know that's not what the game is what it's trying to convey, but
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Subzeru Festival for her.
What's the Subzeru's Festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
oh, weird. So it was like celebrating the Archon's birthday regardless of the fact that the Archon changed.
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Subzeru Festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Like how Nightwalkers was trying to say, Dehya got that resting stare for sure, but it accidentally autocorrected to death. It's like, yeah, I bet death has a pretty strong resting stare as well.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
True. Unless it's a Venti situation where they don't feel like the current Archon is protecting them.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Subzeru Festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Nilu, I know that name. Wait, I know that. I've seen that character in the archive. That's a problem with looking through the archives, that I know what these characters look like. So it's almost a spoiler, but not. But like, I know that name.
Yes,
I've heard your name before.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
What the?
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
Is she like Noelle, where she's like crazy strong?
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we also come along, please?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Thank you, madam.
We're not gonna tell my wife that I started barking at a 2D woman, so... Anyways, let's keep on going. She got word. Watch the... She will. She will. This is true. This is true. It's like, hey babe, could you not support me for a couple episodes? Maybe skip that one. It was not to dwell on this, but Risley's hair, the gray to silver fox hair, Risley's hair, Dehya's eyeliner, and Miko's ears are I appreciate them. Oh, what is this music? This sounds like battle music. Also, when I was here last time, someone told me to look at the dancer. I'm like, what's so special about the dancer? Got a thing for ears? Do I? Oh, because Risley also has ears, doesn't he? Wait, hold on. I don't have a type, do I? Oh, he does kind of, but it's not. But it's like Dehya, where it's not ears, it's hair. Similar to Razor. That's not an ear. It looks like a dog ear. Because his whole thing is wolfy like. What the hell am I saying? Fake ears. Yeah, fake ears. I was talking with my wife about how unintentionally I do seem to have a thing for electro women. Between Beto, Sarah less so. Beto, Shogun, Miko. Who's another Electro waifu, Sino. Okay, let's keep going. My favorite Electro waifu, Sino. Oh yeah, it's this one, redhead.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
I for some reason thought that was a different character actually. So maybe I didn't know who I was thinking of.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
I already like her voice. Very cute. Reminds me of Barbara's voice.
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Killed a dragon, not killed a dragon. Calmed a dragon. Fought Osile. Dated an Archon. You know, nothing big. Just a traveler.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, why would you say truthfully no? Yes, we are. Because even if they're not talking about like yeah, I'm from the stars, but also I'm new to Sumeru.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Subzeru Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar.
Ooh.
It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
Oh, I didn't look up. We made that joke last stream. Gamers never look up. Look how pretty all this looks.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Just looking at this flat wall right here. Look how pretty all this is. Oh, jeez, is this the stage she's talking about? This stage is huge. Swoof. Swoof. That dog's name is Swoof.
This place is amazing.
Swoof.
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Weird.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Subzeru Festival anymore. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
Looks great.
The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Aw.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
Wholesome character.
She'll be dancing the dance of Subzerus, the most important performance at the Subzerus Festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Subzeru Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
Some of the gods got drunk. Venti.
As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time. Also sounds bittersweet. Sounds like they had a great time.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked.
Oh, neat. What element are you? Oh, Hydro. Right? That's a Hydro vision, right?
Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday
Hydro.
girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Subzeru Festival? Will you two be coming?
We'll be coming. Also, there's only one of 3 planter boxes filled up on stage, so that seems like a side quest kind of thing.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Good idea. You sure it's not because you want all the fun?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
Fair enough.
So how about we all attend the Subzeru Festival together?
Sounds good.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Subzeru Festival. In that case, we'll take a look around.
Alright, let's talk to people in just a sec. I need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Also, because Yelan has been in every party, she's the first person that I had friendship level 10 with. And she has been a champion of off-field for such a long time. She's always in our parties. I switched my name card. So, I'll be right back. Give me just one sec. Boop, 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 boop. gosh, hair. Alright, hair. Time to face your doom. My hair is so long compared to how it normally is. It's like getting in. I have to like tuck it behind my headphones. Alright, hair. Prepare to face your doom. Wait, there's a character who reminds me of I was thinking about this the other day. There's a character that reminds me in attitude and voice. Reminds me vaguely of Azula. Who am I thinking of? Shit, who am I thinking of? And like her attitude. And who am I who's I thinking of? Whatever. Risley reminds me of like if they ever did a live action Genshin, which I kind of hope they never do. But I could see Risley put that back there. I could see Risley being played by like Henry Cavill.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Oh, okay. That's a reason. Because I was initially like, why would they have such a problem with the dancers and everything?
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
It's all good, bro. Closet girly girl, potentially. Look, Swoof! 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 His name's Swoof! Swoof! Swoof, 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 swoof.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander?
Yes, I am.
Did you know that the Subzeru Festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Swoof! Arf! A natural born singer. Very nice. Arf! Woof! Swoof! 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 There it is. Alright.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
True, true, my dude. Miko. Yai Miko is the character I was thinking of, who reminds me in terms of attitude and even voice of Azula.
Ah, dancing at the Subzeru's Festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all, and Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
That's sweet.
The Subzeru's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Plot twist, it was Ningguang, richest woman in all of Teyvat.
Ningguang.
Oh, hello, Frames. Nice to see you. Oh, never mind. There's not one of 3 planter boxes filled. Never mind. I was just looking at the 3 that were on stage. Never mind. Squirrel brain. Dunyarzad is the one with the quest marker on her head, so let's talk to Nilu real quick.
Nilu, your outfit
Never
looks
mind.
amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
I kind of thought that those were her horns, actually.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Katheryne.
What are you doing away from your post, unplugged and wandering around?
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
I wonder if Katheryne... Wait, wasn't this mentioned before? I wonder if Katherine's need, like, rest and sustenance and stuff. Because doesn't the Shogun puppet not require rest and sustenance?
Hey, Katheryne!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaking?
What's shaking?
Whoa. Break time Katheryne sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
I'm sorry, Fontaine movie? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Katheryne?
Are you also a fan? Are you also fan? Are you also fan of? Are you also a fan of the Subzeru Festival? Holy balls!
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
True. What if you never activated any of the statues? Not any of the statues, but like, what if you never activated the statue?
There's something really different about Katheryne today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dehya. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
That sounds a bit sus. What about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dehya.
Get your spices here. We've got all kinds. Is there cabbage in here? There was no cabbage in here. What kind of business are you running? Okay. Oh, I forgot that this door opens by itself. The camera is from Fontaine. Like that was a random person in Oh, I guess, you know what? They did say during that, that it's an older model, didn't they? Like, oh yeah, I can just give you I can just hand this away to some random traveler because the newer models are much improved over this one. So I guess that does make sense. I was about to say that, like, yeah, we got that from a Fontanian in Liyue Harbor, but that's a photograph camera. That's a still camera, not like a movie camera.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
She's got interesting eyes. The blue, not sclera. The blue iris with the yellow pupil is interesting.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard,
Okay.
and I work for whoever's paying.
Sundere!
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Yeah, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
What do you mean WTF? I was clearly I was whoa, that was a cool transition. Hopping over the roof. I was clearly just like cosplaying Ether, what he was thinking at this moment.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, it's this dude that we talked to before.
Ha, Dehya. What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
It's when someone steals something that's not theirs.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon.
Ooh.
This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
Interesting.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Interesting. I like that word. Ormos.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Why?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
Interesting.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
This isn't at all like super similar, but it gives me vibes of the not the Skyrim Civil War, of the Inazuman Civil War thing. Like slightly, you know what I mean? Like that there's two factions in the same country that are warring against each other.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well,
And
Traveler,
that reminds
that's
me
about
of-
all the information we have for you.
And that gives me Orobashi vibes.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Subzeru's Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
We won't forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Subzeru's Festival.
Don't worry, it'll wait for the traveler to get there. Let's talk to her one more time.
It's been a while since I visited the Citadel of Regzar. I'll catch up with Chief for a bit before I head back myself. He really did a lot for me in the past. Remember, to get to Port Ormos, just follow the river south from Sumeru City's port. Just be sure to take care of yourselves out there. We'll meet again at the Subzeru's Festival.
Beto energy. Really has Beto energy. Beto energy, even the design kinda has Beto energy as well. That'll be my defense for barking at a character, right? Okay, should we head down to, oh, that's quite a ways away. I was about to say, should we head down to Port Ormos and then end there? We could just like speed there, and like at least end in the city. But I'm gonna need to go in about 15 minutes. I bet we could get down there in 15 minutes though. Yeah, unlock it. Yeah, let's go grab the. Let's try not to get distracted.
I'm always ready.
Ah, crystal fly. Let's try not to get distracted, he says with confidence. And let's go grab this this statue and then end in the city. I think we can do I think we can do that. Let's not get distracted, he says with confidence. Oh, don't trigger the world quest? Okay. Look at the bird in there. There's a bird in there. And there's a guy drumming to him. Wait, hold on. I just said we weren't gonna get distracted, but just one thing real quick. Whoa, oh, this guy's an enemy. I didn't even see the health bar. I just wanted to. All right, fine. Fuck you then. I just wanted to talk to you, bird. How? You want? Ow! Hey, new voice lines as well. Ow! What hit me? Oh, the electrified water. I didn't even see that they were. All right. What the? Get off of there, Beto! You crazy? Okay. And he got distracted. All right. I'm even gonna skip this waypoint and just head straight for the tower, or not tower, the statue. Maybe not. The waypoint is on the way. Ah! I have no qualm with you. Don't worry, I'll come back and kill you later. I want to end in the city. I don't know why. We could just end. Is that a city? Is that a city worth seeing right now? Like, is it worth going over there? Or it isn't a city though. It is just a port, right? Definitely. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Wow, mint! A rare resource. Spider-Man. I really should be exploring around with Kazuha when I'm like swinging between things. Kia. Ooh, totem puzzle. And then we'll after we get there, we will we'll do this same route later on, grabbing all the stuff that we missed.
Time to go. One with nature.
One with nature. Oculus on my map. Oculus. Is it Oculus or Oculus? Next stream will be Friday. I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry. I am taking tomorrow off. Tomorrow is a holiday. At least in Thanksgiving is just a US thing, isn't it?
Time to go.
I always make the mistake of assuming that like oh, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, as if like. But tomorrow is Thanksgiving, which is Oculus. Okay. But I am taking tomorrow off. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And then we'll be back on Friday. What the frick is this? This is the second thing that is way bigger than it should be. Hold up a sec. Because the first thing we saw was these rings in Chenyu Vale. And I stood on this one looking at the rope, and I was like, that rope seems way bigger than it needs to be. And it gave me vibes of like, are there giants, like ancient giants in this lore? The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. That's an arm. That's an enormous ruin guard. I have one. Oh, how did I not notice that looking at it like it is right now? It wasn't until I zoomed out in the map and saw it. What? But why? Why does it need to be that big? Interesting. Because we know from that quest before that the ruined guards, at least the normal ones, were farming implements. But that wasn't their was that their original purpose? I don't remember.
This scenery is wonderful.
It is wonderful, Kazuha, I agree. But what the hell? Okay, over there. Oh, this is clearly the port. Oh, that's cool. It's a tree split in twain. It's a tree torn asunder. Oh, they were called field tillers only by code name. That quest was so long ago, the Dane quest, that I genuinely don't remember, like the specifics of what he was telling us about the ruin guards, and if like if it was if they were farming implements just as like what they were actually referred to as, or fisherwoman. Okay, I won't go to the objective. This might be a pretty good place to end, actually. With this nice music. Oh, there's a Dendroculus in the middle of the... Is that a Dendroculus? Yeah, it's definitely a Dendroculus. Quest marker is over there. Don't quite need to go yet. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't quite need to go yet, so let's climb on up in there. Whoa, Sumter Beast, hello. Can I climb on him? No. Nope, I cannot. Okay. Change to day. Alright. This actually probably will be where we end. With the peaceful musica. Oh, there's a teleport up top. Oh, I should get the teleport. I didn't grab the teleport yet, so. All right, Beto.
The wind knows me.
Where's this teleport waypoint? It's up top? How far up top? How do I get up there? Ooh. Dude, the music in this region already is so fire. How much have we explored? This much, and I'm already into this region so much. The design of the cities. Oh, look at these ships. The design of the cities, the NPCs, attire, like their outfits and everything. The music. There's a lot of intrigue already being built up about the Archon and everything.
Into the wind.
People said, people mentioned that Sumeru can be easily considered oh my gosh, I messed that up. Can easily be considered like maybe not the peak of Genshin, but that this is where things really start hopping up in quality and everything, and that oh my gosh, where am I? Didn't mean to do that. I think I can just glide down here. Wow, there was a staircase. There was a staircase. Oh, there's an elevator too. Oh hey, these artifacts, fodder artifacts. Teleport. Okay, this is where we will end. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is. Can always take me a long time to get my land legs back. All right, that is a great place to end there, and perfect. It is 4:28. Tomorrow is... I have to ask my wife what we're doing. If I streamed tomorrow morning, What would you guys say to that? Because I'm so into, I'm so, holy loud, that was loud. I'm so into this area, into this region. I just want to stream it more. Just want to play more of it. What would you guys say to me streaming tomorrow morning? Might do that. So, depending if I have anything going on. So, and oh, so that would be 9 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. So potentially, I will update. I will keep that update be more solider. Oh boy. I will update you guys on that as more of a firm yes or no in the Discord. So that's a great segue into Discord is linked below. Discord is linked in the panels, in the About tab of Discord, and in the description of every YouTube video. Discord's down there, merch down there. Go hang out. Great place to spend time, and got a lot of awesomeness going on down there. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Appreciate all of you so much, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Peace.